Hello neighbors, it's Crazy Double D and I'm here with another review. Earthlock, Festival of Magic. Final Fantasy X has been reincarnated. Well, almost. Earthlock Festival of Magic invokes feelings of Final Fantasy X without the soul and attachment of Final Fantasy storytelling. The similarities in feel and gameplay are quite astonishing, and I love it. Here's the wild thing. The combat in Earthlock might even be more strategic. Combat is the shining star in Earthlock. No enemy is the same every battle. Even what we would consider throwaway battles in other JRPGs are not the same here in Earthlock. Each battle needs to be examined. What element types are we facing? What party is active? And what stance are they in? What party bond perks are active? Strategy! There are a few different strategic battle systems that we can talk about here. Stances. Stances allow the character to choose from a different set of abilities, essentially changing their role in combat. Bonds. Each character can be paired with any other. Completing battles together will earn them bond XP and raise their bond level over time. As your bond level goes up, you gain perks specific to that character pair. You can pair any character with any other at any time. Party. You can only have 4 active party members at one time. How will you set your party up? To give a better example of how deep and rich the combat experience is in this game, take a look at this. Each move I made was to stay alive and slowly chip away at the enemy's health. Fast forward all the way to the end. Now at this point, I have to make a choice. My party is all dead. I know I can't take another hit, so I can't drink a health potion. It won't heal me enough. Do I resurrect another party member? Well, if I do that, I'll get stuck in a resurrect, then death cycle with each person I revive, when they're just killed the next turn. This boss was a tank. Do I strike it and hope it lands and dies? All or nothing. I strike. It was just enough damage to kill her. The strategy to get to that final decision was constant. Every move I had to choose carefully and at the right time. Wild. Enough about combat, let's talk about how you get around the world. There is a larger world map with enemies spotted around that will attack you if you get too close. I found avoiding these were best as regular battles don't give that much experience points. So I used the world map to search out sprites and to get to new areas. Once you reach a town or dungeon, it's pretty straightforward. There is an occasional path that splits off with a treasure chest at the end, but it's never a big secret. Each area is well themed with colors, enemies, and music that match the overall tone. The visuals aren't groundbreaking, but they are quite pleasant. A little bit on the bland side, but nothing that put me off. All the enemies are unique and visually pleasing. Besides the combat, my favorite part of the game is your home base. You have a garden where you can plant seeds, you can water them to grow, harvest them, and then you make potions and ammo out of the harvested material. You don't really need to grind out money. All you need to do is spend some time in your garden and craft the items you need. Your plants will level up, providing more material, and they can also evolve and produce more seeds for you to plant. You can take a rest in your house to restore your party's HP, which is a great way to save potions for battle. And earlier, I mentioned searching for sprites. Each of the game's major regions have a themed sprite creature that you can capture and bring back to your island. That sprite will in turn provide crafting material for crafting attribute cards. These can be used while leveling up your characters to give them special one-off attributes like Fire Master, increase fire attacks by 15%, increase defense against ice attacks by 30%. Pretty cool. The story gets better as it goes on, but with no voice acting and no prior knowledge to the lore of this world, it was hard to get into. The single downfall of the game is its pacing. Sometimes you have these long dungeon runs with no save points in between that turn into boss battle, followed by another boss battle, followed by a super short dungeon, and then a long dungeon. No save points. No save points anywhere. It doesn't produce too many issues besides anger. It's just a small bothersome at times. It took me almost 30 hours to complete the story, and I enjoyed the game thoroughly. This is one of those times where an indie game just does things right. If you're a JRPG fan, this is a must-buy for your PS4. It's on the PSN store now.